guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new. So today we are starting this new reading vlog, and I haven't vlogged in a hot minute. I need to get back into routine to vlogging more. They're kind of my favorite video to film and edit and everything, but they take a lot of time, and so I kind of lost the habit of vlogging, but I really want to get back into it. And if you saw my last video, I don't know when my videos are going to be posted, but if you saw one of my last video, then you know that I just bought 2 books blindfolded on Amazon. I went on Amazon, blindfolded myself, and I bought 2 books, and I wanted to do a reading vlog on those 2 books. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was a really fun video to film. I haven't edited it yet, but hopefully it turns out pretty fun to watch as well. So I will link that above if you want to go check it out. But the 2 books that I bought were A Sweet Mess and Say Yes to the Marquess. Those are 2 romance books, which was not the plan originally, even though I haven't planned on buying a book in particular, but you know what I mean. I didn't plan on buying 2 romance books, but it's fine. I like romance books, so we'll see. We're still gonna read both of these, and I'm really excited to start both of them. I will start with this one just because, I mean, the cover, it's just so cute. Like the cake and the 2 people on the cake. And this is kind of going to be another edition of Read with Lawrence and Cook with Lawrence, I guess, because I kind of want to do a cake now. A cake or some cupcakes or a bakery type of thing. So stay tuned in this video if you want to see some baking. I'll do that. And then I have also this book, which this is a historical romance book. I read in March, what is it called? Bridgerton, The Duke and I by Julia Quinn, and I really like that book. I thought it was really cute, and it was my first historical romance book, so I kind of been wanting to read more, so I added a few of historical romance book in my cart, and I ended up buying this one. This is the 2nd book in the series, but I went online and I asked a few romance book booktuber if I could just read the 2nd book, and they said yes. They said it's fine, you don't necessarily need to read them in order. I'm guessing it's kind of the Chloe Brown and Danny Brown books, where it's like a series, but they're all companion books, so you can just read them whenever you want. So I'm excited. I'm super excited to read both of these books. I just got out of the shower and I'm getting ready to read a bit, so I just wanted to film this intro. And I'm gonna start with this book. I probably should tell you what this book is about. So her, guessing it's her name is Aubrey. She owns a bakery, and she's like really into work. She just works all the time. It's her main focuses, her main priority. And then one day she has a one-night stand with this guy who turns out to be a food critic, and he kind of destroys her bakery by giving her like a not good review. To clean up his mess, he invites her to a cooking show, celebrity cooking show, and they kind of are stuck together. It's a love story, it's a romance book. It's gonna be cute, it's gonna be fun, hopefully. So let's go read a little bit.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. Tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks.
Hey guys, it is the next day, and I wanted to update you because I read quite a bit of it. I read about 200 pages. I'm on chapter 17 already. It is a quick read. It's going by really fast, and so I wanted to update you right now because I didn't get a chance to update you. Okay, so update on this book. Like I said, it's going pretty fast. It's a really quick read. It's a fast-paced read. It's a quick read. I like it. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite though. I really liked both of these characters like separately. Like I really like the way she built her characters, I guess is the way to say it. I really liked Aubrey as our main character. I loved her. I love her like drive, and I love she has a lot of drive, and she has a lot of like she wants to do things and she wants to go forward in life, and I really like that. I love her like compassion. I just love her overall. I feel like the writing style of the book, you can really see her passion for cooking and for baking. It really transpired throughout the whole book. Well, throughout what I've read so far, you can just feel it. You can just feel her passion for cooking, and I really like that because I love cooking as well, and I love baking as well. So I really liked her as the main character. I like Landon as well. I really like that we have more than the love story in this book. Like, we get to know a little bit of the characters beyond their love story, which is always something that I want in romance book. I don't like romance book to be just about the romance, the love story. I like it when we get to know more about the characters, about their family, about what they wanted, like about their passion and about them as an individual, and then them as a couple as well. I really like we have this in the book. That's something I like, but I do feel like it is a little bit insta love in this book. They have a one night stand, and then things happen, and then it's a hate to friends to lover, I guess, but it feels very insta love at some point. You know, they have like a one night stand, and then she can't be around him without having some thoughts about him. Let's put it like that. So I just feel like it's a little bit insta love, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I still really like it overall. So it's just such a cute book, which there's so much food reference in this book, which is like obviously there were going to be a lot of food reference because she's a baker, she owns a bakery, she goes into this like food show, so there's a lot of food reference, which is amazing because I love food. Food is life, so I don't mind that. But yeah, I mean, I like it so far. It's just not the best romance book I've read, and it's very like typical and cliche, I guess, is kind of my problem with this book. A lot of the things that happen in this book are very cliche, which is kind of my problem with it. It's nothing like too bad, but this is, I think, going towards like a 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. It's just not my favorite so far, but I will continue on. Hopefully I can finish this tonight. That's it for now. I will update you when I finish this book. Hey guys, so it is the next day, and I finished A Sweet Mess last night, and it is the funniest thing because the last thing that I said to you was this book is very cliche, and I was kind of not loving that aspect. And then literally I go in my bed and I start like reading it, and then the most cliche thing that you can imagine happens right like in the next chapter, which it was just very cliche. And I know it's a romance books, and romance books are cliche a lot of times. There's not like a ton of things that you can do, so I understand it, but it was very like not very original, I guess you can say. But I still like this book. I still enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this a 3 stars. It was a cute book. It has a ton of food reference, which I love because I'm a foodie. They're both Korean, and so there's a ton of Korean food as well, which I really like. It's just, I liked both of these characters. I love how we got a lot of these characters individually, and that's something that I really liked. But I just wasn't in love with their love story. I thought they were cute together. I thought they went well together. I just didn't like their story, and I just didn't feel like I was rooting for them in a weird way. And then the whole like, I mean, if you read romance book, then you know it's always they meet, they have a period where everything goes well, and then there's like this big fight or something, and then they make up at the end. That's how romance book goes in general. I mean, obviously there's exception, but most of the time that's the formula, I guess, for a romance book. And the fight in this one was just, I didn't like it. But yeah, I'm kind of sad a little bit because this had a lot of potential. Maybe I was just expecting too much for this book. But yeah, it was just a little bit of disappointment. But I still liked it. It's still like 3 stars. And then I think I said that yesterday, but maybe not. But there's like recipe in the back. And we will try one. I'm gonna go to the grocery store during my lunch break. And we'll try the pecan cranberry shortbread cookie. Which I'm very excited about. It looks pretty easy. So that's pretty cool. I will definitely pick up something else from her in the future if I find something that I'm interested in. It's just not my favorite romance book that I've ever read. It's not the most original. It's kind of just an average romance book. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not crazy about it. This is a good romance book also if you guys don't like sex scene in books. There's not really anything like graphic in this book, so if you kind of want to get into a romance book but are scared of it, this would be a good one, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review for this book. Now I will start this one, which I am nervous about. I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous about this one. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So I will talk to you guys when I have read a little bit of this book, and I will see you guys, or you guys will see me trying to do the cookies later tonight maybe, or maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah. Hey guys, so I was actually looking in the back of the book to see what I was missing for the ingredient, and then it kind of clicked in my mind that this is cranberry cookies, and I don't like cranberry, and I don't think my boyfriend likes cranberry as well. So I'm actually not going to do the cookies in the back of this book, unfortunately. I'm gonna do some cinnamon rolls because I love cinnamon rolls, and I know my boyfriend loves cinnamon rolls as well, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm sorry, but cinnamon rolls are fun to do as well. I've actually already started. I have my paste right here, or my, I don't know how to call this. I just mixed all the ingredients up, and I have to let it rise for like an hour or 2. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna set that aside and then let it rise, and then I'll come back to you when I start actually making the cinnamon roll, which is the fun part. So it's this stressful moment. It's been about an hour and a half, and I am getting ready to take out the mixture, and we'll see if it actually rose. I'm a little bit nervous just because the milk was a little hot, and I don't know if I killed the yeast or not, so let's check together. So let's see. I always let it, ooh, I'm cut off. I always let it rise in my oven. I feel like it's the perfect place to do it, either in the microwave or in the oven. It's the best place. Ooh, yeah, it did. Okay, so it actually did. Super happy about it. So let's do some cinnamon rolls, shall we? Okay, so not the best looking, but I'm sure they're gonna be really good. So I'm gonna let them rise for another 30 minutes while I am preheating the oven, and then we're gonna cook them for like about 30 minutes. And while I do that, we're gonna do the icing on top, which is kind of the best part. So yeah, that's the result before they go to the oven. So I just took out the cinnamon rolls out of the oven. They look really good, and while they cool down a little bit, I'll do the icing, because I mean you need to wait until they cool off before putting the icing. I learned that the hard way. Don't put the icing when it's still hot, it's just gonna melt off and it's gonna be disgusting. Wait until they cool off. So we'll do the icing right now. Let's test this. It's still a little bit hot, but I really want to try it like soon, just to see if it's good. Oh, I want to flash you. This is really good. This has nothing in it. There's no cinnamon and there's no raisin, and it's really good, so I cannot wait to eat another one. Good morning, guys. I started Say Yes to the Marquess yesterday. I am 3 chapters in. I've read about 50 pages of this book, and so this is what I thought historical romance were before I read The Duke and I. This is like very serious and very like protocol-y, and everyone's like super like not strict, but like I don't know, I'm not loving it right now. I'm 50 pages in, so I'm not very far in, but this is what I had in my mind before I had read any historical romance. So I don't know, we'll see about this book. And I never said what this book was about, so let me do a synopsis right now. This is about this girl who's been engaged for like 8 years to this guy, and she's sick of it, and she's like, I'm like, what's happening? Are we getting married? Are we not? Like, what's happening? Like, because she can't do anything else because she's engaged to this guy. So one night she goes to see the older brother of her fiance, and she's like, you need to sign this paper so I'm free and I can no longer be engaged to your brother. And he's like, nope, you're getting married to my brother, that's it, that's pretty much it. And so far that's it. That's what happens in the first chapter, and then that's basically where the story picks off, I guess. The brother is like this MMA fighter, I guess, or like maybe boxer or something, which I feel like is kind of weird, but they had that in Bridgerton as well, so maybe it's like a thing about this time period. Everyone is like a boxer, like a fighter or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's not my favorite book so far. I was hoping for like a fluffy, funny read, and that's not what it is. That's what I'm like looking for. That's what I'm searching for when I read romance book. I'm looking for like fluffy, easy, upbeat read, and this wasn't it so far. So I will continue on, but I might end up DNFing this book. We'll see. But that's pretty much it. That's it for my update, and I will see you guys when I read more. Hey guys. I don't know when's the last time that I updated you. I feel like the last time I talked to you guys, I was saying how I did not like this book and how it was kind of boring and I didn't really like it. Well, I have read quite a bit now. I am almost done with it. Basically, I have like this much left. I have less than 100 pages left, and I really like it. This is like, oh my god, I don't know. It's weird, and I don't know why I feel weird saying I love this type of romance book. I have to be more like, you know, it's fine that it's all books, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I really liked it. It's really funny, it's really cute. I really like, what's his name, Raph. He's so cute, and I really like him, and he is so precious. And I don't know if this is a plus size representation or if it's just like a remark on society at that time, but they are talking about like how she would starve herself before, how women would starve themselves before going to balls, and how they would have to fit into these gowns and they couldn't breathe and stuff. And I really liked that discussion. I thought it was really, really cool, and I really liked it. And Raph is all about like, I love curves, I love curves, I love, you know, I don't want you to starve, and it's really cute and I really, really like it. I mean, on the cover she's not plus size, but I have heard a lot of these types of romance, even if it is a plus size representation, they won't put a plus size person on the cover, which is really weird. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, but yeah, so I don't know if, like, we don't really know if she is plus size or not, which it doesn't really matter, because I just liked that discussion about like fitting into certain sizes and having to fit into like certain sizes, or having to fit in these gowns. She's at this ball and she's like super hungry, and he's like, you haven't eaten before coming here? And I think it's her sister who says, we never eat before coming here, because that's how they do it. Yeah, I really like it. And I was looking online, I was looking at Goodreads, and this is kind of her least favorite in this series. So everyone loved the first one, and they said this one was kind of boring. So now I'm excited to see the first book. I kind of want to buy it, or find it online or something. We'll see. But yeah, that's my update. Like I said, I still have 100 pages left, so I will update you when I'm finished. But I'm really happy I pushed through the first like 100 pages or so, because now I'm loving it, and it's really cute, and I love Raph, and he is to be protected at all costs. I really like him. I don't know, yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta go, but that's my update for right now. Hey guys, so I just finished Say Yes to the Marquess like 5 seconds ago, and I really liked it. I ended up really, really liking it. I think I'm gonna give this 4 stars. I ended up liking it more than A Sweet Mess. It's very different. They're 2 totally different types of romance book. But I really liked this one. It was really fun. It was very cliche. So if you guys don't like these types of romance, then don't get into it. It was very cliche, but I really, really liked it. And I liked their romance together. I liked their story, and I liked both of them. And I love Raph. He is really, really, really cute, and I really like him. And yeah, it was just a fun book. I did not expect to like it as much, and I mean, I liked it almost as much as The Duke and I, if that gives you an idea. Final thoughts, I really liked it, and I'm really happy I ended up like buying this book when I was blindfolded, because I would have probably never actually went into a bookstore and bought this book. Because I said that in my haul, but there's like the stigma about the cyber romance book, and I would have never went into Indigo or Chapters and actually purchased this book. So I'm happy I ended up buying this book on Amazon blindfolded, because now I want to read more historical fiction books. Like after The Duke and I, and then this one, am I a romance booktuber now? Maybe. But I mean, I still love fantasy, but yeah, we'll see. That's pretty much my final thought on this book. If you guys like romance and like historical romance book, check this book out. I really liked it, and I'm happy I read this one first too, since everyone is saying that this one is worse than the first book. I'm happy I read this one first, because they're not like sequels, they're more companion books from what I understand, so you can read them out of order and it's fine. So that's pretty much it for this vlog, guys. Those were the 2 books that I wanted to read. Those were the 2 books that I bought blindfolded on Amazon. Go check out my video where I buy these books if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a fun video. And I will definitely do another edition of this in a few months. Not soon, but in a few months. It was really, really fun, and it made me discover, like I said, I would have never picked this book up on my own at Chapters or like any bookstore. So I'm happy I like discovered this book and this author. That was really, really cool. And that was kind of the thing that I wanted to do as well with the buying books blindfolded, kind of discovering some new things out of my comfort zone. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you have read any of those books, and if you or if you have recommendation on some historical romance book, because I want to read more now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video.